All right, hey, tip of the day. It's Friday, so happy Friday, everyone. I believe it is the 23rd. Um, I wanted the 24th. It's the 24th. So this one's gonna go out for like the beginning helpers or the younger ones and that are just entering this trade. Um, when you're left with crappy jobs or jobs you don't want to do, and you just get a sour face or you're not looking forward to it, and you pout and you whine and you moan, and you might not do it out loud, but you can tell based on how you're walking around that you just don't want to do the job. uh, you're gonna hate that job all day long with that attitude. Okay, you're just gonna be, piss and vinegar. All right, and you notice other guys, like some guys, even older, do it, and that's a shame. Because as you get older, okay, and you get into the trade, some of the nastiest jobs I had to do, I actually ended up enjoying them. Okay, and what you need to do is you have to put a positive spin on it. Okay, a positive spin. All right. Um, the best way to do it, okay, is going to be you look at it and you get a plan before you, instead of just like moping around and crying about it, you look at the job and you figure out the best plan to achieve that job, whether it be cleaning, whether it be wiping the job down, um, laying floor protection down. It really doesn't. We're going up into an attic, okay, and you got to go up into the attic. Um, Figure out a plan beforehand, regardless of how you feel about it. Just make the plan. After the plan is made, figure out what will make it at least a little bit more bearable. Okay, and what I mean by this is, like in an attic, you can't see. Bring a couple flashlights. If what I like to do is I like to bring a radio. Okay, a little bit of music can turn any bad job into something that's bearable. And then when you get going into it, maybe you might be able to bring up a bottle of water that has a cap. Make sure it has a cap. You have something to drink up there. That way, when you get into it, you got your music going, you got something to drink. It becomes bearable, and you start enjoying it. Okay, and I use this method on digging ditches. Digging can be just ridiculous. But if you get into a good swing of things, you get moving. Next thing you know, you enjoy being outside. You enjoy the weather. In cold weather, you figure out ways to make it more bearable. With me, with cold weather, I went and bought a jumper, an insulated jumper. The insulated jumpers, if you leave the feet uncuffed, they cover your shoe and your feet become warm. And the moment your feet are warm outside on a cold day, you can work all day long. It's these little things that you just try to make a bad day bearable, and they end up turning out to be a good day. So your outlook on the job is going to determine if you're going to have a good day or a bad day. Um, Say a lot of guys fall into this trap. Okay, and I'm going to give an example here. They think a job is easy, and they go in and they find all this stuff that turn that easy job into a nightmare, and they're just kicking their way down out to the truck to grab materials. It's because they were under the assumption that it was going to be an easy day. All right, don't do that. All right, it's nice having easy days, and I love a nice easy day, but go into it that it's going to be a challenging day. Okay, be prepared for a challenge, and then when you have those easy days, it makes them twice as good. Okay, but if you go into it having a challenge, or you're prepared for a challenge, when a challenge does happen, it's not such a kick in the face. All right, and it'll keep your attitude better, because your attitude is going to make or break you. All right, and if you have a bad attitude, you can lose jobs from it. If you're higher up, if you're an owner and you're walking around and you're just not happy, you'll lose work over it. Guys won't want. Like, why do they want to hire someone that doesn't even enjoy what they do? So So your attitude really does affect it. It affects the people around you. Um, if I have a guy that is just whining and crying over his own job, well, I want someone that is grateful he has a job, but wants to do that job. That's the number one thing, is wanting to work. You know, it, I always tried to be in the mind frame of wanting to work. Okay, because you shouldn't be in the trades if you don't want to do manual labor. That's number one. Regardless if the day is easy or the day is hard, you're in a manual, you're in a labor field. So want to work, enjoy work, make life easier on you if you are working. Buy the best pair of boots money can buy. Don't walk around in sneakers, all right? Like, you're on your feet. Those boots are gonna put more hours in than anything else, all right? So invest in your boots, all right? These are things that will make your life easier, which in turn will make you be in a better mood, all right? And that's why, the moment you understand that, that's when you'll start buying things that'll benefit you while you're working, all right? That's my tip of the day. It's Friday. Enjoy your Friday. Have fun out there. God bless. Take care.